This is Rick Ackerman, editor of Rick's Picks. Ordinarily, I do these presentations on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but a little out of sequence this week because of some technical difficulties. I want to talk about some of the targets that I put out in the last couple of video presentations. I drum rolled one in 3128.50 in the E-mini S&Ps, and so far that target caught within less than a little more than 0.1%, the actual high. One in diamonds caught the high on Tuesday within 4 cents. I'd put out 280.88 to my subscribers. The actual top occurred at 280.84, and this provided a great opportunity to get short by way of buying puts. I did put the diamond target out there because my subscribers don't all trade futures, and this offered a way to buy some cheap puts. In this case, we got some of the, let me show you some of the November 22nd 280 puts for 77 cents. They traded as low as 73 cents on the opening bar, but 77 cents would have been a pretty easy fill. And as you can see, here is what I call a tracking position, tracking guidance on the front page of my Rick's Picks newsletter. So what we've done so far on the update, and I will continue to update as we trade this position, we took half of the position off when the options doubled in price. And I always recommend that. That allows us to hold the remaining half of the position effectively for free. But today, you can use these hidden pivot patterns to project targets in the options. And in this this chart here on the upper right hand side, you can see that if I track an ABCD pattern with the option, it gave me a chance of hitting a nice top there. Incidentally, I did forecast $2 on this option this morning when the last time they traded was, it looked like about $1.37. But when it popped through this red line, which should be a familiar benchmark to those of you who will follow these presentations, when it popped through that midpoint pivot, it gave this thing very good odds of reaching the $1.97 target. It was actually slightly below. Let me see if I can get it there. But that's how the pattern looked initially, and allowed us to get out of there before this thing dropped for about 30 or 40 cents. So it did get second wind at the end of the day, and we took off another 25% of the position. So now we hold from an original 8 put contracts purchased, 2 of them that have an effective cost basis of minus there, that we hold them for a credit of $200 a piece. And that means that no matter what happens in diamond, even if it goes up 100 points, we're still going to make $400 on the trade. But we also have unlimited profit potential if the diamonds continue to fall. So we can't lose anything. We can only make $400 here. But if the diamonds were to fall just a little bit, namely below this, they're already trading below the 280 strike. But let me show you just a little bit more. If they come down to here, we would have a profit of $1,200 for those, with those 2 puts. And you can see that they've got a little bit of time to do that, and a fall of that magnitude is not too hard to imagine just looking at this chart. We'll also be rolling those puts into the next expiration week when Friday comes around. So we'll still be holding puts, and with I guess you could say a lottery ticket if stocks continue to fall. Now, I'll let you judge for yourself looking at this chart just how far we could fall, but it took this pattern in the diamonds 5 months to play out. So I don't expect this thing to just pull back a little bit and then go charging through that 280.88 target. It should endure for a while. However, we always leave the door open to the unexpected. And in this case, if diamonds were to whip around and smash through that 280.88 target, I would say that bulls are unstoppable, that we're going to probably see Dow 30,000 around the first of the year or before then. And we've got a couple other things. I'll take them up in another presentation. In the next one, I want to show you a very key trend line in the New York Composite Index and a couple of other things. So I'm allowing for this rally to get restarted again, to get second wind, but I do think at this point it's most unlikely. In any case, we're going to hold on to those puts just in case, because we're locked in for a surefire profit, and we could make a lot if the diamonds simply unravel. So if you're interested in finding out more about the hidden pivot method, just go to rickackerman.com, and at the top of the page, you can just click on free trial, and you'll get a 2-week free access to Rick's Picks, and no credit card is necessary. Just leave your name and address, and you'll get instant access. So be sure to head for the trading room when you come. There are many great traders in there, and they do exchange very tradable ideas in real time. So I hope to see you there. In the meantime, let me wish you all a very pleasant good day, and I will talk to you probably the next time on Tuesday. Until then, take care.